Game time live GTL. From the diamond, action go. Cameras ready, mics are on. GTL stream team, love. GTL stream team. Catch the game, watch the show. GTL. Game time live. Game time live. The stream team's here. Bringing the action.
What you just saw then was the first pitch from being thrown out by three North Sydney players. We had Nick McClung, Logan Zanubi and Mitchell Reeves, and a photo up there with those three North Sydney players. It's North Sydney and Kissing Point Club night tonight, and look at these tiny little bears coming onto the diamond, so cute. So they're the North Sydney Bears for their club night tonight. And a special thank you to Nick McClung, Logan Zanubi and Mitchell Reeves for throwing out the first pitch in tonight's game. We'll be back shortly with the action from first grade.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, baby. Take me out to the ball game. Oh, baby. Take me out to the ball game. Let me hear the sound of the bat, hit ball. Let me see the swoosh of the pitch. Let me feel the beat of the feet as they stomp out the song. Oh, take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game where fans go wild. The Cracker Jacks crunch, the boots go stomping, and the hearts go pumping. Hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey, put me in the game, coach. I'm raring to go. I can feel the ball is calling. My bat is hot to go. The crowds are roaring my name. Let me put the ball in play. Let me hit away. Hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game. Coach put me in the game. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game. Let the crowd shout my name. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey man, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game where fans go wild. The Cracker Jacks crunch, the boots go stomping, and the hearts go pumping. Hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game where fans go wild. The Cracker Jacks crunch, the boots go stomping, and the hearts go pumping. Hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game. Yeah, this one goes out to the ones who rise before the sun. The first to clock in, the last to roll out. We see you respect. Sun creeping up over old ELS. Another
game day, another test. Coffee, steam, rising, dew on the ground. Boots hit the dirt, not a soul around. Chalk that line, make it clean and bright. White diamonds glowing in the morning light. Bread rolls stacked, the barbecue's hot. They're the heartbeat.
All right, folks, buckle up. It's time for the voice that owns this town. She's a spark in the thunder, the heat in the game. Every call smooth, every word flame. From dugout to bleachers, you know who's boss. Carrie Choi on the mic and she's dropping rhymes. I got a rhythm like fire, got a tone that's tight. She flips the switch, lights up the night. A heart of gold with a diamond twist. When Carrie talks, you don't wanna miss. Ryde Hawks baseball ignition bright with Carrie in the booth. We take flight!
We're about to take flight, that's most definitely sure. This is the return fixture of first grade, and apologies for the delayed start. As always is the case, we are governed by the game before, which went a little bit long, so we're going to 6:15 start here, and I'll take you around the diamond and introduce you to the Hawks, how they've taken the field. The starting pitcher for your Ryde Hawks is Kyle Glogowski. Behind the dish, the honours go to Jackson Heap. First base is Bass Matthews. Second base is Bailey Watson. Third base is Noah Warren. The shortstop for the fixture is Frank Clark. Outfield left to right, Miguel Nixon, Logan Fielder, and Christian Lane. The designated hitter is Matt O'Neill. The Eagles will come to the plate in this order. Simon Slepeta will get us underway. He's waiting on deck. Tian Ray is in the 2-hole. Hayden Chappell will bat 3. Aidan Torpey will bat for himself. He's a starting pitcher for the Manly team. He'll bat in a 4-hole. Nick Chappell will bat 5. Luke Brown in the 6-hole. Sean Parkinson will bat 7. Harley Gibson 8. And Josh King will bat in the 9-hole. So we're about to get underway. Sebon Slepeta will step in. The umpire in charge of the game is Mr. James McWhinney. The field umpire is Mr. Billy Green. And as the song said, I'm Kerry Choi on behalf of the Game Time live stream team. Owen's running the panel on his own tonight. Richard's got the night off. And the scorers are Iveta Slepeta and Linda Matthews. And we are underway here. So first pitch into Slepeta was a swing. Second pitch in was a ball. 1-1 count now for the leadoff hitter. Playing shortstop tonight for the Manly team, and that's going to drop in from Glogowski. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. It's a beautiful evening here in the ballpark. We battled through the heat of the day, and we've got fantastic playing conditions here at ELS Hall tonight. That's going to be outside. And a shout out to the 3 North Sydney Bears players, Nick McClung, Logan Zanubi and Mitchell Reeves, who threw out the first pitch. It's club night here, and thank you to North Sydney for sending their young players down to the ballpark. And it's great for them to get up close and personal with these Hawks players. So 2 balls, 2 strikes the count now for Slepeta. And that's going to be outside. So count full now for the leadoff hitter. And Slepeta sent that one into centre field. Moving back and grabbing it out of the air will be Logan Fielder. So the fly out will be recorded as the first out. That was a big run there for Logan Fielder. He was slightly shaded to the right side of the centre field area there, and Slepeta sent that one straight back up the middle. So catch taken and the out recorded. Tian Ray, second baseman, will step in now for his second appearance. Beg your pardon, his first appearance. What am I talking about? We just started the game. And the first pitch in from Glogowski, 87 miles an hour, strike 1. Oh, that one's hit Tian Ray in the side at 88 miles an hour. That's not going to tickle. Ray seems okay, and he will be standing safely at first base. Hayden Chappell, playing right field tonight, will step in for his first appearance. And the swing from Chappell will open his account 0-1. And the check swing there was enough. So Chappell now with a 1-1 count. Pick-off attempt over to first. Half-hearted, really. It's 1-1. And 86 miles an hour from Glogowski. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off speed there, just sitting up a fraction. 2-2. And that one fouled off by Chappell. And the swing there from Chappell. And he's out. Jackson Heap trying to see if they could get T and Ray out at first too. But the strikeout will be Glogowski's first of the assignment and the second for the inning. And Aidan Torpey will step in now for his first appearance. And the first pitch into Torpey down, ball 1. That one's on the ground. Watson with the scoop. Over to Matthews. And the out will be recorded. The runner will be left stranded, and a hit by pitch will not have too much impact here for the Eagles in the top of this first innings. We'll head to the bottom. I'll take you around the diamond. And as I said, Aidan Torpey is the starting pitcher. He just grounded out and hitting for himself here in first grade. The catcher is Sean Parkinson. First base is Nick Chappell. Second base is Tian Ray. Third base is Harley Gibson. And Harley's a double up from under 18. So well done to Harley, been here all day. And Simon Slapetta is the shortstop. Luke Brown in left. Josh King in centre. And Hayden Chappell in right field. Your Hawks will come to the plate in this order. Frank Clark will get us started. He's also a double up from under 18s. Logan Fielder in the 2-hole. Bailey Watson will bat 3. The cleanup is Jackson Heap. Matt O'Neill is in the 5-hole. Bass Matthews will bat 6. Miguel Nixon 7. Christian Lane will bat 8. And rounding out the starting 9 is Noah Warren. So welcome back to the bottom of the first innings, and Frank Clark will step in to get us underway. Aidan Torpey is the pitcher of record for the Manly Eagles. You have just joined us. The top of the innings went like this: fly out, hit by pitch, strikeout, ground out. And the first pitch in from Torpey, 80 miles an hour, struck one. And the big swing there from Clark, 0-2. And Clark will go down on strikes. So Torpey setting the tone here early. First strikeout of the game, first out of the game. Logan Fielder will step in now for his first appearance. And Fielder with the swing. 0-1. So 2 strikes now on Logan Fielder. And that's going to miss inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Fielder will go down the strikes. It's going to get away from Parkinson. The throw will beat Fielder to the base. And the strikeout will go in the books as a second out for the Hawks. We'll bring to the plate Bailey Watson for his first appearance. And that's going to miss inside on the left-handed Watson. And outside, 1-1. That's on the ground. It's past the shortstop Slepeta. It's going to get out to centre field for a base hit. So a hard hit ball there from Bailey Watson, and the Hawks have their first base runner. A single to centre field for Bailey Watson, and that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the catcher for tonight's game for your Ryde Hawks, Jackson Heap. That's up and out from Torpey. Ball 1. That's on the ground. Slepeta with the scoop. It's not clean, but it will beat Heap to the plate, to the bag, sorry. And the ground out will be recorded here as the final out of the innings. So 1 complete, and we still have a 0-0 ball game. We'll be back shortly for the top of the second.
that pitch already done. Curveball snap, crowd on their feet, punch out swing, that's elite. We hustle hard, dirt on the sleeve, never back down, never leave. Every play's a battle, every base earned. Respect ain't given, it's learned. 2 outs, 2 strikes, game on the line. Clutch mode, it's our time. We go hard, no fear, no bluff. Ride Hawks, rise as built tough. Strikeouts, home runs out the park. Fire in our chest, we leave our mark. Strength in numbers, play the game. Ride Hawks, remember the name. One team, one dream, one dream, one dream. Red and white, red and white. Supreme, from the bullpen roar to the dugout flame. Ride Hawks, yeah, we run this game. We go hard, no fear, no bluff. Ride Hawks, rise that's built tough. Fastballs, triples, clutch display. We don't fade, we blaze the day. Strength in numbers, that's our fame. Ride Hawks forever, we own this team. One team, one dream, one dream, one dream. Red and white, red and white. Supreme, from the bullpen roar to the...
Back to the top of the second innings, and Nick Chappell will step in for his first appearance, first baseman for the Eagles tonight. And he'll open his account. 84 miles an hour from Glogowski, struck one. 1-1. And that one has been sent into center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. It's going to get past the center fielder. So Chappell's going to chance himself getting to the third base. And he's been held up at third. So the triple there for Nick Chappell to get us started here in the top of the second. And Luke Brown will step in now for his first appearance after Nick Chappell scoops half of the third base dirt out of his pants. So he's going to be sent to the blood bin, it looks like. Got blood on his arm from the dive. No, yes, no, okay. Okay, so Luke Brown is the batter in the box. And down the chute for Brown, 0-1. That one's fouled back into us. 0-2. And the swing for Brown, we'll see him go down on strikes. Glowski picks up his second strikeout of the game and the first out of the inning. Sean Parkinson will step in now for his first appearance. Parkinson, the catcher for tonight's fixture. And Parkinson will open his account with a swing. And another swing there. Or is that one down? No, that's probably going to be a ball. And that one is definitely a swing. So 1-2 the count now for Parkinson. So 2-2. And that one's on the ground. It's been called foul by umpire McWhinney. So a long strike that will be. And Parkinson will go down on strikes. So 2 away here for the Eagles here in the top of the second. And Harley Gibson will step in now for his first appearance. It's not his first appearance today. Came in under 18s. Don't know if he came in into any of the other grades or not, but he's been here all day. That's down for Gibson, ball 1. And down the chute, 1-1. And that one's on the ground. Warren giving himself time. He's going to flick it over to Matthews, and the out will be recorded. And the triple will be left stranded. So that's the top of the second in the books. We'll take a break and be back for the bottom of the innings. Welcome back to the bottom of the second innings. And Matt O'Neill, the designated hitter, batting in the 5-hole here for your Ryde Hawks, is the batter in the box. The first pitch in from Torpy is called strike 1. And that one is jumped on by O'Neill. It's going to go foul down to the Hawks bullpen. In fact, probably even into the trees. 0-2. And that's hit O'Neill in the leg. So the leadoff hitter is aboard here. Bottom of the second. Sebastian Matthews will step in now for his first appearance. Batting here in the sixth hole, the first baseman, another left-handed hitter in the Hawks lineup for what we've seen so far. And that's outside for Matthews, ball one. And outside again, 2 balls. And that's in on Matthews, so 3 straight balls. And Matthews will draw a 4-ball walk. So lead off and a 2-hole hitter here, or 6-hole, but the second hitter in the inning are both aboard. And Miguel Nixon will step in now for his first appearance, a left fielder batting in the 7-hole. And Nixon showing the bunt there, and got hold of a little bit of it, but it was foul. Come back to the fence here. 0-1 the count now for Nixon. Full 9 innings game here on a Saturday night. We've had under 18s went about 6 innings, I think. Third grade went about 5. Second grade, I think, went 7. So we're into our millionth inning for the day. But conditions are significantly more pleasant now than they were at 1 o'clock this afternoon, I can tell you. That's inside on Nixon, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count now for Miguel Nixon. And he's put the bunt down this time for sure. The option will not be successful at third base. That bounced in and out of the glove of Harley Gibson. So the bases are going to be loaded with Hawks now. The sacrifice bunt. So the sacrifice bunt was successful for Miguel Nixon. It didn't result in an out for the Eagles, but the bunt was to sacrifice, and that's happened. And now Christian Lane's the batter in the box. And that one's on the ground. The scoop won't make it out. And Matthews will pick up a hit. No one was at third base looking for that one. And the Hawks have plated their first run here. And the single to shortstop there for Christian Lane. And Noah Warren will step in now for his first appearance, beg your pardon. And the first pitch into Warren, strike one. That one straight back up the middle from Noah Warren. Sebastian Matthews will cross here, and another run for the Hawks. Bloody machines, terrible. So the single there up the middle for Warren will score a run, and the bases remain loaded, of Hawks. It's going to turn the order over, and Frank Clark will step in now for his second appearance. And the first pitch into Clark is down, ball one. There's none out here in the bottom of the second. Loaded bases, two in. A big swing there from Clark. 1-1. And that one fouled off by Clark. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the swing from Clark will see him head back to the dugout. Torpy's picking up his third strikeout, but the first out here in the innings. Logan Fielder will step out for his second appearance. He was one of the previous strikeouts, but he has loaded bases. It is just the one out here. And that one's inside, ball one. And that one's been fouled back into the foot of Logan Fielder. That one's down, 2 balls, 1. That's inside on Fielder. So 3-1. That's going to catch the zone there for fielder. So the count now full for the 2-hole hitter, centre fielder Logan Fielder. And Fielder will go down on strike. So important strike out there for Aiden Torpey, his 4th one of the game. So Bailey Watson, he'll step in for his 2nd appearance. He singled to centre field back in the bottom of the 1st, was left stranded. He has runners on all 3 bases. And that one's a choppy hit. It's gone back to the shortstop Parkinson. He's just going to stamp on the bag. And so the 3 runners will be left stranded here for the Hawks. But they will plate 2. And after 2 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is your Ryde Hawks 2, Manly 0. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the 3rd. Welcome back to the top of the 3rd, and the 9-hole hitter for the Eagles is in the box, Josh King. Karglovsky remains the pitcher of record. And the 9-hole hitter, the final of the players of the starting lineups to be introduced here. So 1-1 the count now for King. That one's on the ground. Clark with the scoop. Over to Matthews, and the out will be recorded. Just want to wait here in the top of the 3rd. It's going to turn the order over. And back to the leadoff hitter, Simon Slepeta. Slepeta flying out to centre field in his 1st appearance. And that one's, swing there for Slepeta will open his account. And that one definitely a swing. So 0-2 the count now for Slepeta. That one's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Slapetta will go down on strikes. So 2 away here in the top of the third. Gogowski will pick up his 4th strikeout. And Tian Ray will step in now for his 2nd appearance. He was hit by a pitch. And that's outside for Ray, ball 1. That will drop in for Gogowski. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside, so 2 balls, 1. That one has been sent into right field by Ray. A big shout from the crowd. Looks like it might have been caught down there in the bleachers. So 2-2. That one sent down to the concourse again. This time not caught. So 2-2. And that will drop in and Ray will go down on strikes. So an important out there for Kyle Gogowski and the Hawks, his 5th strikeout of the game. And he's kept the Eagles quiet here in the top of the third. Still lots of baseball to come your way. Bottom of the third due up. We'll be back shortly.
Hey. Say, oh yeah, oh yeah, red and white tonight. Come on now. Fly high, ride hawks. Sunrise is over ELS Hall. Players show up, we answer the call. Boots on the dirt, hearts on the line. We play for the love, leave down behind. Under 18s to the first grade flow. We sweat for the dreams we all know. Blood, sweat, and tears in the Sydney heat. This is our groove, can't be beat. Hands up. Hawks fans feel that sound. The beat of the game all around. Every pitch, every slide.
Good evening. Welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. Jackson Heap will step in to get us underway, batting in the 4-hole for your Ryde Hawks tonight. No defensive changes. Aidan Torpey remains the pitcher of record, and the first pitch into Heap is outside and down, ball 1. And that one, 80 miles an hour from Torpey, 1-1. That's inside on Heap. So 2 balls, 1. And that will catch the outside of the plate there for Heap. So 2-2. And Heap will go down on strikes. So Trompy will pick up his 5th strikeout of the game. And the designated hitter, O'Neill, will step in, batting here in the 5-hole. Oh, and that's hit O'Neill again. That one right in the ribs, I think. So Bass Matthews will step in for his 2nd appearance. That one straight back up the middle, not able to be picked up by any of the infielders. And Matthews has got a hit there, so the single to centre field for Sebastian Matthews. And that will bring to the plate for his 2nd appearance, Miguel Nixon. Nixon laid down a sacrifice bunt in his 1st appearance, and was a fielder's choice play, but no out was recorded at 3rd base, so Nixon did the job well. See what he can do here now. 1 out. And a choppy swing there from Nixon. 0-1. Well, that's outside for Nixon. 1-1. And the turn there from Torpy. Slapetta moved across quickly. O'Neill dived in and grabbed hold the base. Slow to get up. Covered in dust, as has everyone who's dived back into a bag today. It's been incredibly dry, and I watched the boys hose it. 1-1 I've got still here. And that one jumped on by Nixon, but foul into the top of the fence. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now on young Miguel Nixon, batting here in the 7-hole. And again, good battle here. Nixon just keeping himself alive. So 1 ball, 2. And that's down for Nixon. So 2-2 the count. And Nixon will go down on strikes. So Torpy will continue. And Christian Lane will step in now for his second appearance. There's runners on first and second, 2 out here in the bottom of the third. Excuse me, frog. And that's down the chute from Torpy, strike one. And a second strike called there on Christian Lane. That's outside for Lane. One ball, 2 strikes. And Lane will go down on strikes. So Torpy will pick up his 7th strikeout of the game and his 3rd of the innings. And the Hawks' 2 runners will be left stranded. So after 3 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is Ryde 2, Manly 0. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the 4th. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the 4th. And no defensive changes here for your Ryde Hawks. Kyle Gogowski remains the pitcher of record, and a fantastic duel between Torpy and Gogowski it is. Hayden Chappell is the batter in the box, and he will jump on the first pitch from Gogowski and send it down onto the YMCA roof. That's outside for Chappell, 1-1. Chappell struck out swinging in his first appearance. That's going to be up 2-1. That's going to miss down. So 3-1 the count now for Chapel. And Chapel will have a crack at it, but it will foul off. And the count now full for Hayden Chapel. 3-hole hitter here for the Manly Eagles, playing right field tonight. That's outside, so Chapel's going to draw the walk. So the Eagles with their first base runner here in the top of the fourth. Aidan Torpey pitching for himself here tonight. Will step in for his second appearance. And down the chute, 87 miles an hour from Glogowski. Strike one. And that one into the top of the fence. 0-2 now for Torpey. And that's chopped at by Torpey, but it will be foul. So 0-2 remains the count. Pick-off attempt very quickly was Glogowski over to first base. Torpey just throwing the bat at that one. Oh, and 2 remains to count. And again, chopped at. Down the chute from Glogowski. So the first out will be recorded here in the top of the fourth. 6th strikeout for Glogowski. Nick Chappell, he tripled to centre field. Perhaps it went in the scorebooks differently, but he was standing on third base at the end of the completion of his at-bat. So that's what I care about here in commentary. And you'll see the first pitch in and up, ball one. Big swing there from Chapel. It's a beautiful night here at the ballpark, and we send a big shout out to the North Sydney Club for their being Club of the Round. I think Kissing Point was sharing it with them, but I can't see too many Kissing Point kids. I do know that 3 North Sydney kids threw out the first pitch tonight. Nick McClung, Logan Zanubi and Mitchell Reeves from the North Sydney Club. The runner's taken off, and he's going to be allowed to get there, bounced out of the hand of Heap. So 2 balls, 1 the count now on Chapel, and an eagle in scoring position. And Chapel will swing, so it's going to level up the count. 2-2. That one sent up into the roof here, the net. A foul there. So 2-2. That's inside, so the count now full for Nick Chapel. And Chapel will draw the walk. So 2 runners on now, and the go-ahead run, it will step into the plate. Jackson Heap just calling time, just to have a quick chat with his pitcher, making sure they're on the same page. A walk, a strikeout and a walk here in this innings, top of the 4th. Luke Brown waiting for his second appearance. Here to strike out. It was part of a trilogy of quick outs in the top of the 2nd that left Hayden Chapel stranded at third base. So Luke Brown, go ahead run. And that one's fired into centre field. Fielder's going to scoop it up. And the bases will be loaded now with Eagles. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. And Sean Parkinson will step in now for his second appearance. That's down 87 miles an hour though. Ball 1. And the swing from Parkinson. 1-1. That's down. 2-1. Loaded bases, 1 out, top 4. That one's on the ground. It's out to right field for a base hit. One run will score. The second run's been held up. Parkinson with the hit there to right field. And the Eagles will plate their first run here in the top of the fourth. And the bases remain loaded, and it is still only one out here. Looks like we're going to have a visit at the top of the fourth here. Yes, it is. So just a recap of the innings. A walk to Hayden Chappell. A strikeout to Aidan Torpey. A walk to Nick Chappell. A single to centre field for Luke Brown. A single to right field for Sean Parkinson. And the Eagles have loaded bases. One out, one in. And Harley Gibson will step in for his second appearance of the game, not of the day. Gibson's featured in games today already. And the first pitch in to Gibson down, ball one. One. That one's been sent into left centre field, and it's going to be a bases clear, I suspect. One run's crossed, two ones have crossed, three ones have been waved in, and it's a bases clearing double for Harley Gibson. And the Eagles will plate 4 runs here in the top of the fourth. And that will be Kyle Glogowski's time on the mound done, I would suspect. Second visit in the innings, usually indicative of that. Outstanding assignment from Kyle Glogowski. 5 strikeouts.
From the pen, yeah, the call's been made.
Oh, there we go.
Closer in town, bringing the shade. Heat so heavy, hitters can't see. Relief is here. Hawks destiny. Shutting it down, lock it tight. Ride at Hawks fire, burning it tonight. Hey, shutting it down, lock it tight. Ride at Hawks fire, burning it tonight. Hey.
And the call to the NF bullpen will see Grant Piccoli take over the pitching responsibilities from Kyle Glogowski. Just recap the innings. A walk to Hayden Chappell, a strikeout to Aidan Torpey, a walk to Nick Chappell, a single to centre field for Luke Brown, a single to right field for Sean Parkinson, and a bases clearing double to centre field for Harley Gibson. And that is how the scoreline stands. Red Stitches scoreboard, your Ryde Hawks 2, Manly 4 here in the top of the fourth. So Piccoli just going through his last few warm-up pitches. And Harley Gibson, been here all day, gets a bases clearing double. So we seem to be ready to get back to the action. And the first of the Eagles to face Grant Piccoli will be the 9-hole and centre fielder Josh King. Beautiful conditions here at the ballpark tonight. Temperatures significantly lower than those we experienced earlier in the day. It still says it's 29, but feeling significantly more comfortable here at the ballpark. Sunset is expected in about just over half an hour's time, but the lights are on here and we're ready to continue play. Josh King, as I said, he has a runner at second base, only one out here in the top of the fourth. And the first pitch in from Piccoli, strike one. That's inside, 1-1. That one back into me. Lucky it was in a section where the fence wasn't broken. 1 ball, 2 strikes on King. And King will go down on strikes. So Grant Piccoli will pick up his first strikeout of the game. And an important out here in this top of the fourth innings. It's going to turn the order over though. And Simon Slepeta will step in for his third appearance. A fly out to centre field and a strikeout for him tonight. And I can hear the joyous sounds of young people at the ballpark. That's outside for Slepeta, ball one. And that will catch the outside of the plate, 1-1. That's going to miss down to 2-1. So 2-2. That one's on the ground. Clark with the scoop, the dive. It won't be in time. And Slepeta will get aboard. He's got some wheels. So the single to shortstop there for Simon Slepeta. Harley Gibson will move down to third base. And the Eagles have runners on the corners now for Tian Ray. So Ray hit by pitch and a strikeout, but that was all off the pitching of Kyle Glogowski. That one's on the ground. Clark with the scoop. He combined at Watson at second, and the out will be recorded. So the Eagles will be kept at bay here, but not before they put on 4 runs and jump out to a 4-run lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th innings. No defensive changes for the Eagles. Noah Warren for your Ryde Hawks will step in to get us underway. Warren batting in the 9 hole. We'll open his account with a swing. Warren with the single to centre field in his first appearance. That's outside, 1-1. And that's called on the inside. So 2 balls, 1 now for Warren. That's going to miss down, 2-2. And Warren will go down on strikes. It's going to turn the order over. Clark will step in for his 3rd appearance. And down the chute there from Torpy. And again, virtually the same pitch, 0-2. Outside. One ball, 2 strikes. And that's outside again, 2-2. And Clark will battle on. Two. That one's been sent into deep right field by Clark. It's a big stretch. But I think that it's going to be called foul. Right fielder had a massive chase on that one. Did get a bit of a glove to it. That's Hayden Chappell down there in right field. Did get a bit of glove to it, but not before, he crossed the foul line. So just a long foul there for Frank Clark. And that one fouled back the left field side for the time in this time. Two. And a Clark again, battling hard here. The longest at bat any of the Hawks have had, actually. That's outside. So count now full for Clark. And Clark will draw the walk. So quality at bat there from the young shortstop. Logan Fielder will step in now for his third appearance. Back-to-back strikeouts for Logan Fielder tonight. And he'll see the first pitch in 82 miles an hour from Torpy. Strike one. Torpy over to first base quickly, but Clark back equally as quickly. And the swing there from Fielder, 0-2. Logan Fielder represents a tying run in this game. And Fielder will get hold of a little bit. And Clark's been caught there by Torpy. So the pick off, an important out there for Hayden Torpy and the Eagles. Logan Fielder will have to keep the half innings alive here. And that's going to miss down. That's outside. So 2-2 remains the count for here for Fielder. It is 2 out here though for the Hawks in the bottom of the 4th. The Hawks having quality at bats here. It's outside again. So the count full for Logan Fielder. Ten pitch at bat for Clark. Unfortunately was picked off. 6 pitch at bat here for Fielder. It's still going. Fielder showing some serious patience here. That one's on the ground. The second baseman, Ray, with the scoop. It will be grabbed at first, and the out will be recorded. So the Hawks unable to answer, and after 4 complete, it is Manly 4, Ryde 2. We'll be back for the top of the 5th. Am I back? Welcome back. And straight into the action, Hayden Chappell with the pop out there to Bailey Watson, shallow right field. And the first out in the top of the 5th. Aidan Torpy will step in now for his 3rd appearance. That one's fired into centre field. Logan Fielder will jump up and grab that one out of the air. So back-to-back flyouts, 2 outs, 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Grant Piccoli. And Nick Chappell will step in now for his 3rd appearance. And the first pitch and to Chappell down, struck 1. I think he was looking for the hat trick there. And again, 0-2. That one's outside. That's outside 2. So 2-2. So 2-2 remains the count. That's up. So 4 now for Nick Chappell. And that one into the top of the fence. 2 out. This is the top of the 5th. And Nick Chappell will draw the 2-out walk. And Luke Brown will step in now for his 3rd appearance, a strikeout and a single for him. This will be the first time he'll face the pitching of Piccoli. And the first pitch in to Brown, strike 1. That one's on the ground. It's going to get out to left field for a base hit. So the single to left there for Brown. It's back-to-back hits here for Luke Brown in this game. It's 2 on again here for the Eagles and Sean Parkinson. He'll step in for his 3rd appearance, a strikeout and a hit for him. Parkinson with the swing. And that's going to miss inside. 1-1. And that one jumped on by Parkinson. Sounded like it was on the roof. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's down. 2-2. That one's on the ground. Clark with the scoop. He'll fire it to Matthews and the out will be recorded. So the 2 runners will be left stranded and Manly will not increase their score. So we'll head to the bottom on the Red Stitches scoreboard. It remains Manly 4, Ryde 2. We'll be back shortly with the bottom of the innings action. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th innings. And Bailey Watson is the batter in the box for your Ryde Hawks. Aidan Torpey remains the pitcher of record. First pitch into Watson called strike 1. That one fouled into the top of the fence. 0-2. So 0-2 is the count now for Watson. It's outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Watson will go down on strikes. So Torpey will pick up his 9th of the night. Jackson Heap will step in now for his 3rd appearance. He was one of those strikeouts in a previous at bat. That one's on the ground. It's going to get out to left field for a base hit. No, it's not. Slapetta with a great grab there, but Heap beating it out. So that was an excellent play there at shortstop by Slapetta. I thought it had got through, but he tracked it down. But he was deep enough in the pocket for Heap to get there. And Heap will get there with the single to shortstop. Matt O'Neill will step in now for his 3rd appearance. He's been hit by pitch twice here tonight. One out, one on here in the bottom of the fifth. O'Neill represents the tying run in this game. And the first pitch into O'Neill, strike one. And that's going to catch the inside of the plate. So 2 strikes now on O'Neill. Pick-off attempt there. We've seen Torpy already get Clark tonight, but Heap back quickly. That one's on the ground. The second baseman, Ray, will take the runner at first out. So Heap will move down to second base. Now Matthews represents the tying run. Matthews with a walk and a single to centre field. And it is 2 out here for the Hawks in the bottom of the fifth. Matthews has scooped that one out. It's down the right field line. Got room is the shout, but it will be foul. I think it stayed on the concourse there, that one almost. So great rip there from Matthews. And the swing from Matthews. So 0-2 the count now. Matthews will go down on strike, so that will end the Hawks' attack here in the bottom of the fifth. And after 5 complete, it remains on the Red Stitches scoreboard. Manly 4, your Ryde Hawks 2. We'll be back for the top of the 6th. Welcome back to the top of the 6th innings, and Harley Gibson is the batter in the box for the Eagles. Grant Piccoli remains the pitcher of record for your Ryde Hawks, and Harley Gibson previously had a ground out and a bases clearing double to centre field. And we'll see the first pitch in from Piccoli for up for ball 1. And he'll swing over that one. 1-1. And Gibson will jump on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Gibson will go down on strikes. Piccoli will pick up his second strikeout of the game and the first out here in the top of the 6th. Josh King will step in now for his third appearance. King was actually the first of the Eagles to face Piccoli back in the top of the 4th. And King's jumped on the first pitch and sent it up onto the roof of the press box here. And the swing from King. 0-2 the count now. And that's going to miss down for King. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's down 2-2. And we've passed sunset here. It's a beautiful evening at the ballpark. Quite a late sunset tonight, actually. That one off the end of the bat there for King. 1 minute past 8, I think it was, sunset, which I think is actually a bit later than... Yeah, 8 p.m. And King will go down on strikes. Coley will pick up his second of the inning, third of the game, but it will turn the order over. And Simon Slepeta will step in now for his 4th appearance, fly out a strikeout and a single for him. And that first pitch in will be up. Ball 1. That's outside, 2 balls. That's up again, so 3 straight balls there for Slepeta. So Slapetta will draw the 2-out walk. Will bring to the plate for his 4th appearance T and Ray. Bit of a mixed bag here for Ray. Hit by pitch, a strikeout, and reaching on a fielder's choice. And down the chute for Ray, struck one. And Ray will foul that one back into us. So Piccoli ahead in the count here, 0-2. And that will see Ray go down on strikes. So Piccoli will pick up his 3rd strikeout of the inning, his 4th of the game, and will keep the Eagles scoreless here into the top of the 6th. Hawks will come back for the bottom of the innings. We'll be back shortly for the action.
Swing better, hey! Swing better, hey! Swing better, hey! Batter up, lights on, crowd in the stand. Hot dog, cold beer, glove in my hand. 7 innings deep, we don't tap out. 3 strikes, you're gone, that's a strikeout. Running bases, safe at the plate. Home run swing, make the whole crowd shake. Crack of the bat, you know what it's about. Summer in the park, everybody shout. Swing better, swing it all day. 3 strikes, you're out, that's the baseball way. Home run, strikeout, 7th inning vibe. Summertime baseball, keep the dream alive. Pop fly ball, watch it climb so high. Outfield running, reaching for the sky. Fastball, heat, slider so.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. And Aidan Torpy is out for his 6th inning of work. Miguel Nixon is the Hawk in the box. He's in for his 3rd appearance. And 1-1 the count now for Nixon. He had a strikeout and reached on a sacrifice bunt. And that's going to be called in. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Nixon. So Nixon bat to ball there. One ball, 2 strikes. Nixon will foul that one off again. So he's going to keep himself at the plate, is young Miguel Nixon. And Nixon will go down on strikes. So Torpy continues to carve through the Hawks lineup. his 10th strikeout of this night. Christian Lane, single to shortstop and a strikeout. The Hawks really have to find a way to shut Torpy down because he is over 23, so he does not have a pitch count limit for the day. One fouled off by Lane. Obviously not ideal to go a million pitches, but because that under the rules, he has not restricted. He's currently sitting on 97, 98 pitches. That's on the ground. Slapetta into the body. Lane's going to beat it out. So Lane with the single there. That will bring to the plate for his third appearance the third baseman. Batting here in the 9-hole, Noah Warren. Hit a single to centre field and a strikeout. He has he represents the tying run in this game actually now. With Lane aboard. Oh, that hurt. So that's the tying run in the game now at first base, and that hurt because I felt that one from here. So Frank Clark is going to turn the order over here. Noah Warren on first, Miguel Nixon on second. One out. Clark will step in. He's the leadoff hitter. Couple of strikeouts and a walk here tonight. Clark was picked off on the base paths. He represents the go-ahead run. And that's inside on Clark, ball one. Clark has sent that one in. Infield flies called quickly there by umpire McWhinney. So that's two out now here for the Hawks. And Logan Fielder will step in for his fourth appearance. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out. Can he get something started here for the Hawks? He now represents the go-ahead run. Centre fielder there as Josh King's put a little bit of a shift on Fielder here. And that's going to be called in for Fielder. Bit of a gap there in left centre field now, with the shift from the centre fielder on the left-handed Logan Fielder. Shortstop standing right on second base. In fact, they've all put a bit of a shift on Fielder here. Shortstop standing on second base. The second baseman's shading. Umpire just telling the Hawks to settle down a bit. 2 strikes on Fielder. That one into left centre. Fielder did find that gap that I saw And one run's going to cross. The second one's going to be waved in. It's into the base of the fence there. And that's a bases clearing triple to Logan Fielder. And this game is tied up. Logan Fielder saw the same gap in right centre that I did, and he was able, left centre, beg your pardon, and he was able to find it. So a bases clearing triple there to centre field for Logan Fielder. And we have a tied ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Good base running there from Miguel Nixon and Noah Warren. And the bases clearing triple for Logan Fielder. Bailey Watson will step in now for his 4th appearance. He had a single to centre field and a fielder's choice and a strikeout. Here has Logan Fielder representing the go-ahead run here, standing at third base, but no outs up the sleeve of Bailey Watson. And we've still got a nice crowd here at the ballpark. It's a beautiful evening, and there's still quite a lot of people here enjoying this quality baseball game. We hope you're enjoying it at home in your air conditioning. It's outside for Watson, 1-1. And that's up and in on Watson. 2-1. That's inside for Watson. It's a 3-1 to count now for Bailey Watson. That's inside on Watson, so he's going to draw the walk. That's going to put Hawks on the corners for Jackson Heap, the catcher. Heap with a ground out, a strikeout and a single here tonight. He has the go-ahead run at third. And Bailey Watson at first, but no outs to play with. That one's on the ground. Slapetta with the grab. The throw will go into the glove of Chappell and the out will be recorded. But the Hawks will tie this ball game up, and after 6 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is your Ryde Hawks 4, Manly 4. We'll be back shortly with the bottom of, beg your pardon, at the top of the 7th.
Oh, yo, Jah Rastafari, all blessed to the Almighty Jah. Fire burn wickedness, lift up the heart. One love, one tribe, from the very start. Me wake up now the morning, sun a shine so bright. Give thanks for life in a the blessing light. Babylon system won't control the youth mind, but just say stand firm, seek and you shall find. Them spread confusion, them build illusion, but me wall strong in a spiritual fusion. From yard to the world, man a chant redemption, roots and culture in a every session. Blessed on the rhythm, Jah guide my way. Me nah lose faith, me pray each day. Roots and reggae keep my soul okay. Selassie I forever. Me say on the rhythm, we dance and praise. Fire fi cleanse up Babylon ways. Truth and love in a every phrase. Jah light shine bright through the darkest days. Girl, them a wine and the man them a skank. Vibes so sweet when the bass line clung. Smoke rise up in a ear so free. Spiritual Irie, Jah love me see. Me come from yard where the lion roar. Music heal soul, me nah need no more. Rasta you them stand firm in a faith. We nah bow down, Jah time never late. Give thanks and praise. Jah light me there.
And welcome back to the top of the 7th innings. And we do have a change here for the Hawks. Cal Birchfield has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Grant Piccoli. Piccoli keeping the Eagles scoreless through 2. And Birchfield will come in to pitch here in the top of the 7th. Hayden Chappell will be the first of the Eagles to face him. Strikeout, a walk and a pop-out for Chappell. And the first pitch in from Birchfield will be fielded by Birchfield and fired over to Matthews. Birchfield finishing his pitching action, kind of lost his balance a little bit. I thought he was going to twist an ankle, but he grabbed that ball and he threw a bullet across the diamond to Matthews. So 1 pitch, 1 out here for the Eagles. Aidan Torpey, pitcher of record for the Manly Eagles, batting here for himself all night. A ground out, a strikeout and a fly out for him. He'll face Birchfield here for the first time. And 87 miles an hour from Birchfield down the chute, struck 1. And the swing there from Torpey, 0-2 the count. And Torpey with the swing again. So Birchfield will come into the game and get a ground out and a strikeout very, very quickly. Nick Chappell will step to the plate for his 4th appearance. He had a bases clearing triple and a couple of walks tonight. And he sent that one into deep right field. It's going to drop in front of the right fielder, Lane. So Chappell will pick himself up a single here to right field. That one hung in the air for a long time. And Luke Brown will step in now for his 4th appearance. A strikeout and a couple singles for him. And he has the go-ahead run standing at first base. And the swing from Brown to open his account. 0-1. And that one fired back up the middle. So a base hit for Luke Brown. So the go-ahead run is now in scoring position for the Eagles. Sean Parkinson will come to the plate. He had a strikeout, a single and a ground out. And he has the go-ahead run in scoring position here. No outs up his sleeve though. And the first pitch in to Parkinson, strike 1. And Parkinson will swing over that one to 85 miles an hour from Birchfield, 0-2. And that's going to miss inside. Birchfield thought he had it, but no, says umpire McWhinney. 1-2. That's bounced away from Heaps, so the runners will advance. So the go-ahead run now at 90 feet away. 2-2 the count on Parkinson. And the foul there from Parkinson. He'll keep himself alive. That one again, jumped on by Parkinson. The count remains 2-2. And Parkinson will go down on strikes. Birchfield will get the job done. And the two runners will be left stranded. So we'll head to the stretch now. And we'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 7th.
Stretch. Stand up. Stretch your legs. Let's catch our breath. Hey. Sun's going down. Lights glow on the field. Hot dogs, cold drinks. The summer night's real. We've been swinging, sliding, running all day. Now it's time for the crowd to sway. Take a break, shake it out, feel the beat. Everybody on your feet. 7th inning stretch. Let's sing it loud. Dance in the stands with the whole damn crowd. Clap to the rhythm, stomp to the drum. Baseball party, everybody come. Cowboy boots and sneakers, side by side. From the dugout cheers to the right sky high. We're all one team in the summer heat. Feel that funk in your heartbeat. 7th inning stretch. Let's sing it.
And that's the Hawks 7-inning stretch song right there. We don't have the rights to the other one, so we've made up our own. Matt O'Neill will step in to get us underway here in the bottom of the 7th. O'Neill, the designated hitter. And the first pitch in will be up ball 1. Aidan Torpey remains on the mound for the Eagles. He's and O'Neill's been hit by a pitch again. And that one in the leg, that one probably hurt too. On the calf it looked like. So this will be Sebastian Matthews now. Hit a walk, a single and a strikeout. And he has the go-ahead run in the form of Matt O'Neill standing at first base. And Matthews will foul that one awkwardly back into himself. On one for Matthews. That's up. 1-1. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. It's beautiful, considering how hot it was earlier in the day. Hot and sticky. It's just glorious tonight. Runner's taken off. That one's on the ground. Choppy hit there from Matthews. Slepeta with the run. O'Neill took off early enough. No double play option. So the ground out for Matthews. But the go-ahead run now is in scoring position. Time's been called, and I think we're going to have a pinch runner here. We are. Ethan Zorinsky will come into pinch run for Matt O'Neill. So Miguel Nixon now has Ethan Zorinsky on the base pass. He represents the go-ahead run. Nixon with a bunt and a couple of strikeouts. He's due, this kid. Not that I can Nostradamus it, but... And Zorinsky back in to second base. T and Ray really close there. And this is going to be a quick visit from the Manly manager. Hayden Torpy's thrown 115 pitches to this point in the game. And as I said, no pitch count limit for him as he's over 23 here in the State League. Rightly or wrongly, but that's the rule. So the hit by pitch for O'Neill, he got to second on the ground ball from Sebastian Matthews. It's one out here for the Hawks. Ethan Zorinsky came in to replace O'Neill as a pinch runner. So Zorinsky standing safely at second base. And a quick confab there with the Manly pitching staff. Miguel Nixon's yet to face a pitcher in this at-bat. His appearance, should I say. That's outside for Nixon. Ball one. That's going to be down for Nixon again. 2 balls. So 2 balls on Nixon. Zorinsky at second. He represents the go-ahead run here in the bottom of the 7th. Torpy and Ray concentrating on Zorinsky quite a bit, and Nixon's got hold of that one, but it will be fouled down the first base side of the diamond. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count now on Nixon. Just got very tense in this game all of a sudden. 2-1. Oh, and Zorinsky's going to be picked off at second base. A really unfortunate play there. The ball tried to duck out of its way, and it's just got him on the second attempt. So unfortunate there for the Hawks. Not ideal. Yeah, that was a lucky break for the Eagles, I've got to say. Regardless of what team you're supporting here, that wasn't not a typical play there. So Miguel Nixon now represents the go-ahead run. And he's going to try and give that a big daddy hack. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now for Nixon. Nixon will go down on strikes. So that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 7th. And after 7 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is still a tight game. We'll be back for the top of the 8th.
Step in the shoes of the ones before. Legends built a path, now it's yours to score. Make us proud, play strong, play true, give it your best. The game's in you. Wipe the noise, clear your mind. Focus on the field, leave fear behind. For your team, your mates, yourself, you fight. This is your moment. Shine in the light. Hawks, stand tall, fly high. Swing to the moon. Reach for the sky. Never give up when it feels too tough. Break through emotion, you're strong enough. The diamond calls, it's your time to shine. Play with pride, cross that line. Hawks, stand tall, fly high. Fly high, swing to the moon. Swing to the moon, reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Put your game, target that ball. Target that ball. Soar in the right sky. Soar in the right sky. Give it your all. Yeah, give it your all.
Top of the 8th innings. We still have a tied ball game here at ELS Hall. Cal Birchfield is on the mound for your Ryde Hawks. No defensive changes here. And Harley Gibson is the batter in the box for the Eagles. First pitch in to Gibson, inside and up, ball 1. Gibson with a ground out, a strikeout and a bases clearing double. And that's up again, so 2 balls now on Gibson. And Birchfield will claw that one back. 2-1. So 3-1 the count now for Gibson. And that's going to fill up the count now. So full count. And Gibson will foul that one back into the fence. Count remains full. And Gibson will go down on strikes. And Birchfield will pick up his 3rd of the evening. First out of the inning here. Josh King will step in from the 9 hole. He's had a ground out and a couple of strikeouts. He hasn't faced the pitching of Birchfield yet. He will do that here for the first time. 86 miles an hour from Birchfield will open King's account. 0-1. That's up and in on King. 1-1. And King will dig that one out. It will be fouled down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count. And that will drop in. So another strikeout there for Birchfield and another out here for the Eagles. It's going to turn the order over. And Simon Slepeta will step in for his 5th appearance. He has not faced Cal Birchfield in this game yet either. Fly out, a strikeout, a single and a walk for Slepeta. But as I said, Birchfield for the first time. And the first pitch in will be down. Ball 1. And that's down the chute from Birchfield, 85 miles an hour, 1-1. And that's going to miss inside, 2-1. And a swing from Slepeta. So 2-2. That's going to drop in down for Slepeta. The count now full. And Slepeta will go down on strikes. Birchfield will pick up his 5th. And he'll keep the Eagles scoreless here into the 8th. So we'll take a break and be back for the bottom of the 8th innings. Tied ball game.
Under the lights that is us hard. We take the field, we hear the call. Red on our backs, the pride runs deep. With every pitch, I promise we keep.
Eyes like a hawk, we see the play. Soaring together, we'll find our way.
Ride Hawks, we're flying higher. Grooving soul, hearts on fire. Baseball dreams.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 8th innings, and the 8-hole hitter and right fielder Christian Lane will step in for his 4th appearance. A single, a strikeout and a single for him in that order. And that's on the ground to Slepeta. He'll fire it over to Chappell, and Lane will be the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. So Noah Warren will step in now for his 4th appearance. Warren with a single to centre field, a strikeout and a hit by pitch. And he will be looking to get the Hawks started, representing the go-ahead run here. Oh, and that one off the end of the bat from Warren into the top of the fence. 0-1. That's inside on Warren. 1-1. Still a huge crowd here. It's great. That's inside on Warren. 2-1. Two balls, one strike now on Noah Warren. And swing there from Warren is going to level up the count. 2-2. Hawks have just got to try and see these pitches big. It's like the 125th pitch or something from Torpy. And Warren has sent that one skyward. It's into right, shallow right field. It's being chased down by King, who will take the catch. So Frank Clark now, the leadoff hitter, will step in for his 5th appearance. He's yet to pick up a hit in this game. Now he's due. Clark will swing at the first pitch, foul it back into himself. Oh, and 1. 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th. Clark will swing. 0-2's the count. That's inside on Clark. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Clark. That one's been lifted into left centre field. King's running back on it. He'll take the catch. And that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 8th. So we'll head to the top of the 9th with a tied ball game. Back to the top. Welcome back to the top of the ninth here, and Cal Birchfield remains a pitcher of record for the Hawks. Tian Ray is the batter in the box for the Eagles, and the first pitch into Ray will be inside, ball one. And the swing from Ray, 85 miles an hour from Birchfield, 1-1. And Ray's going to foul that one off. So Birchfield ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one's on the ground. Warren with the scoop. He's going to fire it to Matthews, and the out will be recorded. Great play there by Warren and Matthews. And the first out here in the top of the ninth. Hayden Chappell will step in now for his 5th appearance. He was actually the first of the Eagles to face Birchfield when he came in to take over the pitching responsibilities in the top of the 7th. And the swing there from Chappell will open his account. I think there was a bit of bat on that one too. That one's outside. 1-1 the count now for Chappell. And that one's going to be fouled back by Chappell too. So 1 ball, 2 strikes again. Birchfield ahead in the count. And the crowd haven't gone anywhere. They're loving this game. Oh, that's going to miss down to 2-2. That one's been fired but into left field by Chappell. So the go-ahead run is aboard here for the Eagles. And Aidan Torpey will step in now for his 5th appearance. He's had a big night, Torpey. He's thrown like 1.5 million pitches. No, he hasn't. Like 120 pitches or something. And he's had 4 plate appearances. He steps in now for his 5th. And inside, ball 1. Runner's taken off. He'll steal second. And the Eagles will now have the go-ahead run in scoring position. Two balls on the batter. Torpey will have a crack at it, but it will foul back into himself. So 2-1. That's outside, well scooped up by Heap. So 3-1. Now that's down the chute for Torpy. So the count now full here for the 4-hole hitter. Pitcher for the Eagles. Huge responsibility to his ball club tonight. And he'll draw a walk. And that will bring to the plate for his 5th appearance, Nick Chappell. He had a triple and a couple of walks and then a single, so a dangerous hitter here for the Eagles. Go ahead run at second base. And that's inside on Chappell. Ball 1. It's 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Go ahead run at second. Dangerous hitter in the box. Equally dangerous pitcher on the mound, though, to be honest. Birchfield does have quality pitching assignments as that one's fouled off. 1-1. And that one again fouled off by Chappell. And Birchfield now ahead in the count here. That's going to miss inside. Big grunt from the Hawks crowd. They're hanging on every pitch here. 2-2. That's going to miss down. So full count now for Chappell. Chappell will go down on strikes. He'll pick up his 6th strikeout of the night, an important out here in terms of the innings. Luke Brown, another very dangerous hitter. A strikeout, a single to center, a single to left, and another single to left. And he has runners on first and second, the go-ahead run in the game, standing at second base. That's inside. It's got away from Heap. So the runners will advance on the wild pitch. So it's 2 out here now. And a quick visit. A quick recap of the innings. A ground out to T and Ray. Hayden Chappell with a single to left. Aidan Torpy drawing a walk. Nick Chappell with the strikeout. And Luke Brown's the batter in the box. And the go-ahead run is standing at third base. Chappell's had a dangerous bat. Sorry, Bowen has had a dangerous bat all night. And they're putting Brown on. So Brown's going to be put on here. And the bases are going to be loaded for Sean Parkinson. He's had a strikeout, a single, a ground out, and a strikeout. So loaded bases, 2 out, top 9. And Parkinson's been hit by pitch. And that's going to give the Eagles the lead here. So the loaded bases, hit by pitch, will put the Eagles into the lead. And it'll keep the bases loaded, 2 out. So Harley Gibson will step in now for his 5th appearance. And the Eagles have the lead here in this game. And that one's been sent into centre field. And it's not being caught by fielder. 1's crossed, 2's crossed, 3's been waved in. And Gibson with another bases clearing triple. And the Eagles have jumped out here in this game. That's the second time Gibson's cleared the bases with the hit. And the Eagles jump out to a 9-4 lead here. It's going to bring to the plate Josh King. And the first pitch into King, strike 1. Sorry, it's 8 runs, not 9. I beg your pardon. There's a fence in my sight line there for the scoreboard. 8 runs to 4 is the scoreline on the Red Stitches scoreboard. And 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count here on the 9-hole hitter, Josh King. And he'll foul that one away again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on King. And that's down for King. 2-2. And that's up. So the count now full for King. And down the chute, and that will see the end of the Eagles here in the top of the 9th. But not before they plate 4. And as we head to the bottom of the final inning, it is Eagles jumped out to an 8-4 lead. We will be back shortly for the bottom of the innings.
Yeah, Ryde Hawks in the zone. We don't play safe. We play loud. Let's go. Clap once for the grind. Twice for the team. pitch, one swing, one fight. When it's two down, two strikes, late night. We swing for life under them lights. We go hard, no fear, no bluff. Ride Hawks rise, that's built tough. Strikeouts.
Good evening and welcome to the bottom of the ninth innings, and we do have a defensive change here for the Eagles. Hisato Hidachi has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Aidan Torpy. Torpy with full 8 innings of pitching. Outstanding assignment from Torpy. And the first pitch in to fielder will be inside, ball 1. And that's inside again. So 2 balls now for Adachi. And inside again. 3 balls. Fielder will draw the walk. I had a big shift on him again, but it didn't matter. So Bailey Watson now will step in for his 5th appearance. The first time he'll face Adachi. Hawks chasing down 4 runs. A lot of work to do here in the bottom of the 9th. Watson, see the first pitch inside, ball 1. And 2 balls. So 2 balls now on Bailey Watson. And 3 straight. Watson will draw the walk. So 2 walks issued here from Hisato Adachi. The Hawks still with so much work to do. So 2 on, none out here in the bottom of the 9th. So still Hawks with plenty of work to do, not still chasing 4. Jackson Heap will step in for his 5th appearance. A lot of animation from the Hawks bullpen, dugout, beg your pardon, as Jackson Heap sees the first pitch in for a ball. And that will be down again, 2 balls. That's outside, so 3 straight balls here for Heap. So 3 balls on Jackson Heap. And Heap will draw a walk. So that's going to bring the tying run to the plate, and we have a pinch hitter here. This is Baden Haggerty. So Baden Haggerty's come in to pinch hit here, and he represents the tying run. And visit again, that looks like it's going to be Adachi's time done. So I've got Ariyama coming in to take over from Adachi. So Adachi's time
From the pen,
on
yeah, the
the
calls been
mound.
made. Closer in town, bringing the shade. Heat so heavy, hitters can't see. Relief is here. Hawks destiny. Shutting it down, lock it tight. Ride at Hawks fire, burning it tonight. Hey, shutting it down, lock it tight. Ride at Hawks fire, burning it tonight. Hey.
So just recapping the innings as Ariyama goes through his warm-up pitches. Logan fielded with a walk, Bailey Watson with a walk, Jackson Heap with a walk. And that is how we have loaded bases, none out here in the bottom of the 9th. Manly plated 4 in the top of the 9th, so the Hawks with some work to do here in this bottom of the 9th. So Ariyama just going through his warm-up pitches. I'm not 100% sure he was expecting to come into this game at all. He did pitch on Wednesday night. I wasn't here, but I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, pitched 92 on Wednesday night. So like I said, I can't imagine he was expecting to get in here tonight. So he's just going through these last few warm-up pitches, and Baden Haggerty waiting patiently to step in. As I said, he represents the tying run in this game. And it is none out here in the bottom of the 9th, but Hawks still with a mountain to climb here in this game. And the crowd are not leaving. And Haggerty's turned on the first pitch from Ariyama and sent it down to the Hawks bullpen. Crack. 0-1 the count now for Haggerty. That's on the ground. Ray with the turn. It's not going to turn a double. 1 run will score. So it's one out here. The runners on the corners for Sebastian Matthews. He now represents the tying run in this game. And he's jumped on that first pitch. It will be foul. So one foul on Sebastian Matthews. There's a big gap there in left field. Chappell doing everything he could to try and shuffle his feet back into fair territory on that one. And again, the Manly infield have put a shift on Matthews. Slapetta's virtually standing on the bag. King's in right centre. There's a massive gap through the left side. Can Matthews see it like Fielder did? 0-2. Ariyama stepping off. That's on the ground. Outstretched hand of Ariyama won't make it. So another out for a run here. So Matthews also reached on the fielder's choice. And so Ryan Chu has come in to pinch run for Sebastian Matthews. Miguel Nixon is the batter in the box, and he now represents the tying run in this game. It's 2 out here for the Hawks. And that one's sent skyward by Nixon. The chase is on. The catch is not taken by Parkinson. Difficult play there for Parkinson into the light, into the fence, but the out will not be recorded. It'll just be a foul for Nixon. The Hawks will keep themselves alive here. One strike on Nixon. And that one's on the ground. Nixon sent it down the left field line. Chu's running. He's going to be waved in. Nixon's going to get to 2. So Miguel Nixon with the double down the left field line. Chu running pretty hard there. And that's going to be another run here for the Hawks. So Lane now represents the tying run in this game. And the pressure just keeps shifting down the line. There are no outs up the Hawks' sleeves here, bottom of the 9th. In fact, Lane represents the go-ahead run. Sorry, my bad. Nixon's the tying run. And the first pitch into Lane is inside, ball 1. Christian Lane represents the go-ahead run. Miguel Nixon, the tying run. No outs up the Hawks' sleeve. 1 run ball game. Tying run at second base. 1 ball on Lane. That's going to bounce down for Lane. 2 balls. That's going to be called in for Lane. 2 balls, 1. And that one's fired into right field by Christian Lane. Nixon's going to be waved in, and we have a tie. Oh, no! Oh, no! Punch down at the plate. Oh, no! A tie, potentially a tied ball game, and umpire McWhinney has punched Nixon out at the plate, and that is the ball game. This one will go the way of the Eagles. Not a great finish here for the Hawks. Very, very sad. Should have been a tight ball game at that point, but the game is over now, and that one is the end of the day's play. So that is the end of round 16, and we thank you for staying with us through the course of the day. Finished in dramatic style with a controversial play at the plate. The Hawks all thought that Nixon was safe. McMinney punched him out, and that is the end of the game. On behalf of Owen Taluta, Richard Thwaites, we are the Game Time live stream team. We sign off on round 16. Good night.
Game time live GTL from the